Hello, thank you for joining me. It's Wednesday the 11th of September and I'm here with an oracle card reading for you today. So I hope that these cards resonate with you and that you like them as much as I do. So let's see what cards come out. Okay, I picked two, came out exactly the same time. Oh, okay. Time to decide. And that says your mind is cluttered, listen to your heart. And then we've got success. Believe in the impossible. Okay. So there's animals in these two cards. We've got an eagle here and we've got a bear here. I kind of feel like they're our spirit guides. So if you really do connect with those animals, maybe there's a special message for you today. It is interesting actually, time to decide, because sometimes our minds are so cluttered that we actually need to decide on what is the most important thing for us. And we don't always do that. I feel like we can get so sidetracked. And I'm looking at this lady here and she is sitting on that log. She's kind of fanning herself with that leaf, with a fern leaf there. But she is daydreaming, isn't she? She's, maybe we all daydream or procrastinate in some way. I feel like this is not a helpful energy. And I wonder today whether you're going to be doing things that you very obviously see that you do when you don't actually want to make a decision. What do you do? And I feel like the bear here is like the elephant in the room. You know, that really obvious thing that we need to make a decision on, but actually we're just going to stare over here and pretend that hasn't happened. Yeah, okay. So listen to your heart is very, very good advice, but our mind sometimes doesn't allow us to do that. So I really do feel we need a moment of stillness here, a moment of calm, and almost ask our mind to just shut down for a moment and really be in tune with our heart, which is a better way to be led sometimes than our mind, because our mind, I feel like there's a lot of overthinking going on there with our mind. So I say that, but then of course, if we're saying believe in the impossible, that does need our mind to get involved on that. So I feel like perhaps we're going to have a bit of fun today. And I want to say, imagine the best case scenario for you, okay? If every aspect of your life was working in unison with your heart's desire, what would your life look like? We can be as imaginative and creative as we want. How would you look? How would your health be? How would your mental health be? How would your physical health, your body look? How would your work look like? What would your family look like? What would your house look like? What would your relationships look like? Okay, let's imagine that we have success in every area. Okay, and then let's bring it back to reality. Let's bring it back to this, this brown bear here that's saying, well, actually, come on, we need to do something now about that, don't we? I feel like it's going to be very obvious. What we imagine, some of the aspects of our life will already be okay. You might have an amazing job, but you go home to chaos every night. You may have a beautiful, serene, calm home life, but actually your job you're wasted in. So maybe the changes that you want, the success that you want is with your own health. There may be things that you need to deal with or need to do in order to be on sort of top health again. I really feel like this is not an exercise to make you realize what you lack, but just to believe that you can have everything that you want. And I think the important thing today is to decide that you do actually want that for yourself. You don't have to need to know why, how, when. That's the universe. We put out what we want to achieve, what success we do want in our life. You may just want a really quiet life or just a holiday, something like that. You know, something that you've never had or you haven't felt that you could have, put it that way. And I just think that this is now the time to put these out there, put these intentions. It says time to decide. I feel like this is setting intentions. I feel like this is really writing down a plan of what you want to do. And as I say, we don't necessarily need to know every step in how we get there, because I think that's why we feel success is so far away. There's a huge bridge between deciding what we want and getting it. But that gets bridged by tiny little baby steps and synchronicities and opportunities, and us following our heart and our intuition, being guided by the universe, and taking up all those opportunities that are put right in front of us to get us where we need to be. Now, the route isn't always as straightforward as A to B, you know, sometimes it's a bit of a curveball. Sometimes things happen. Sometimes things have to come out of our life to create the space for what we really do want in it and what we deserve in it. But I feel like that is often what stops us from making the decisions in the first place. Because we can't see how we get to the success, we almost don't bother. And I feel today the combination of these two cards is saying everything that you would like to achieve success in is achievable, but you need to decide whether it's important enough for you to follow. And that is really where you need to listen to your heart and to decide whether your true desires are really the ones that you're going to go for. Okay, so I hope you liked that message. I will be back again tomorrow with a tarot cards reading for you, so please do join me then. Bye for now.